Mother, if you could see me selling our belongings to make ends meet, would you be proud? And if so, can I please get rid of this fear of disappointing you? Yes? No? But honestly, this thing's a little bit terrifying. Those eyes are totally not menacing at all. We're feeling pretty proud of ourselves. We had a successful promposal. They said yes. It wasn't until I finished editing, uploading, and watching back the last episode that I realized I was totally calling River the wrong name the entire episode. And I can blame it on the fact that I technically was sick leading up to when I recorded that video, but yeah, no, I just forgot. I'm the best sim parent ever. But anyways, welcome back. This episode we will be getting all of our characters' names correct. I say most certainly jinxing myself. But if you've been enjoying this series so far, please be sure to let me know in the comments, because hearing what you all have to say really does make my day. So with that, let's go ahead and hop back into the game. Alright, so full disclosure, I did adjust my graphics settings. I just went to laptop mode because I've been having some fun computer issues recently, but I honestly can't really see the difference. So the last we left off, River here, who is suddenly very clean, actually burnt the kitchen up, and unfortunately we do not have the funds to replace the oven. So this is going to be a sad little harvest fest. Speaking of which, harvest fest. And Variety is asking her brother, I really want to be friends with someone, but they don't seem to really want to be friends with me. How can I make them my friend? River knows that his sister is a little socially awkward, but River being River, he's gonna be a little extra. He's gonna say, make one friendly grand gesture. And we will make a grand gesture in the form of a promposal. To who? I'm not sure yet. But both of these siblings are in a little bit of a rough shape. So they're gonna head off and take some showers. And then we gotta figure out what we're gonna do about this money situation, because it is scary and it's very much uncertain right now. Ken straight up just walked into get out of the bathroom. Dude, can you unfazed. And she's just chatting like nothing happened. Well, Ken obviously came into the bathroom for some reason. So let's maybe ask him about his day, make sure he's feeling okay. And then River, as we're wrapping up with our bath here, we're gonna be on a mission today. A money-making mission. And also trying to reach some of our goals for Harvest Fest. So when the gnomes show up, we'll do that. Grand meal, tried, failed. And Thankful Spirit. But we're at the stage now where really I think all we can do is try to sell some of the stuff that we have. So we're going to put on a little bit of a yard sale, a last minute fundraising yard sale. So River is headed on down to the basement, because in here we have a lot of our family items, as well as maybe a little bit of something else hidden behind this door. Not that we could really see too much back there, but River is specifically just grabbing this little table for yard sale. So we're going to clear the table and put it in our inventory and maybe rummage around for some decorations and see what we can find. Honestly, this is one of the most unhinged hacks in all of the Sims games, because you could really rummage for decorations for forever.
A little longer than a few minutes later.
Well, now we have way too much stuff. We'll put this out front as we get ready for our little yard sale. We'll go ahead and put up some decorations while we're at it. We're just gonna get a few more decorations. So while River is doing that, we'll go ahead and check on Variety and see what she's up to. And it looks like Molly showed up. We're just having a little chat, getting to know Molly a little bit more. We probably invited her over for Harvest Fest. And River's feeling bad. Am I good enough? He's feeling like he's not doing too great, since now he's having to sell some of their old family belongings in order to pay the bills, but that's kind of a mood. Let's place that in the world. Let's set up our little yard sale / little music talent show, because we gotta keep trying. We gotta keep trying to make those tips. I also bought a little tarp so that we could sell some of the bigger items. So Variety is gonna come out and tend this table, while River does a little buskin on the side. And I'm trying to tend the table, but Variety's feeling a little tense from some bitter, unresolved conflict. It says from someone nearby, so I have a feeling it's River, yeah. Grudging after a fight. And I think this was from last week when Variety was getting detention and River was stressed about money, but the more recent sentiment is that River is accepting and understanding of her, so this is starting to fade away. Hopefully this will start to overshadow these bitter feelings soon, because if you're this tense, we can't make that much money. We'll try having River start the yard sale. So we obviously have our little fall decorations and a few of these rare stones that he found in the basement as well. But we are going to increase our prices because we're feeling confident. So he's gonna go by 200%. Let's go, fingers crossed. We can't make money through our talents. We will make it through our genius boy confidence. Just gotta wait for the buyers to come through. All right. And we do have Judith Ward here, so maybe we can try to get a little bit of a celebrity endorsement here. And then in the background, we got a sentiment with Molly, so that's cool. Let's keep trying over here. Let's give some nice introductions, try to sweeten them up so that we can get something. And then Variety, you look like you're having a good time with Molly, so we're gonna try to get to know her a little bit more, maybe have a little bit of a heart-to-heart and just kind of complain about, I picked complain about parents, but she's gonna complain about her brother and the fact that her parents are missing. A quick bathroom break before we come back. Oh, the River's doing good out here. Good job, man. And yes, that is our missing mother behind us, but disregard. She's not really here. We're imagining her, and we make our mother proud. Mother, if you could see me selling our belongings to make ends meet, would you be proud? And if so, can I please get rid of this fear of disappointing you? Yes? No? Well, there she goes anyway. We'll never know. We'll never know if she's proud of us or not. Now Variety and Molly are having a fun little pillow fight. I think that this animation is honestly really freaking adorable, but we're gonna talk to Molly a little bit more and we're gonna have a deep conversation because we really haven't had that close of a friendship since we've started high school. We're telling her a little bit about our situation and our missing mother and, oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Pummeled by pillows from losing a pillow fight, laid low by her opponent, Variety must now retreat and lick her pillow wounds and plan great pillow vengeance. Amazing. And because we're feeling a little playful, we're gonna tell an urban legend. Telling one about cow plants and gremlins and honestly, Molly doesn't seem that impressed. It was enough to level up our mischief, but Molly seems a little more amused than anything else, like she knows a better one. Man, River is making some good money over here, but he is feeling really tense from the fire still. I think he's wondering if all of this is going to be enough, and oh Jesus, what is happening over here? This seriously looks like something out of like a horror movie. Gotta get the framing just right, you know? That's messed up. That's not right. And now Molly is telling us a little bit of an urban legend. And she's telling the story of Copperdale a little bit. And ooh, what's this? So we just got an update of our popularity status, and Variety is now popular. The other Sims will know this about her, and it may or may not affect how others view her, respond to her invitations and conversations or requests. It's finally happening. Are you so proud? Our little socially awkward bean is now popular. Okay, so still cannot afford to replace this super expensive oven, but we may be able to get something a little cheaper. Just in the meantime, we're just gonna get this super cheap used cooker. I still count it as a win. So Molly has left for the night, but Variety is out here just taking a look at the statue of the city's founder. But honestly, this thing's a little bit terrifying. Those eyes are totally not menacing at all. But she's thinking about the urban legend and the stories that Molly was telling her a little bit earlier. And it's something that we actually see in the description of this item. The routing that Sims do sometimes is honestly hilarious. I tell Variety to go home and she takes the route, apparently of least resistance, and it's through her brother's bedroom window. Probably the gnomes, yeah. The gnomes completely blocked her path up the stairs, so I guess that does make sense. But Sims. Sims. But as our girl sleeps, I'm gonna tell a little story. Jasper Prescott was the founder of Copperdale, and Variety knows his name. She knows him as the founder, but she didn't really recognize it as the name of Molly's great-grandfather. And the story that everyone knows is Jasper had a dream of the valley that Copperdale was founded in. It was like a vision. Like he was told he had to come here. Like there was some otherworldly force that was just pulling him to Copperdale. Things were good. The economy was booming. They built the high school. And he eventually found the love of his life, settled down, and had a child. And that's actually Molly's grandfather, who's still alive. And up until this point, they had found coal, copper, and lapis lazuli. Lazuli? I've never been good at pronouncing that one. But eventually, they found the Plumbite mines. And this, of course, is what we know the Plumbite Pier to be named after. Plumbite is really rare. It is a rare ore with rare properties. It was after this ore was discovered that things started to get a little weird. This is where the infamous sightings of the Flying Womp Womps appeared. I love this little Womp Womp guy because he's like a little baby Mothman.
Ooh, gaga.
Little cryptid baby. And Frank the Flying Womp Womp. Oh, his name is so silly. Sims, why can't you give your cryptids good names? But Frank became known after he saved some workers down in the mine. Again, Sims, what is with this routing? He's like sneaking out to go to work and now he's missing work. You know what, gnomes? You're done. You're done blocking my path. Get in here. I'm gonna sell you later. Go to work, sir. Go to work, sir. Peek back in through your window and go to work. This is my favorite game. So where was I? Ah yes, Frank. But not long after the first sightings of our cryptid, those same people began skipping town. Or as some would say, they were spirited away. Because while skipping town is a lot more realistic, it's not as fun and this town loves to gossip. But it all went back to the Plumbite mines, because none of this was happening until the Plumbite was discovered. So then, when Jasper's wife passed away without cause, he blamed the Plumbite. Just like when anything else when his life would go wrong, the Plumbite was to blame. It's like in Fairly Odd Parents where Timmy's dad is just like Dinkelberg. Like everything, the Plumbite was to blame. But in the last years of his life, he spent them watching over the town, all the way from his little house on the hill up here. All in perfect view. So when Molly tells Variety the story, Variety believes her because she has actually seen that ghost. She's seen a lot of weird things in this town recently. But even after his death, people still report having an unsettling feeling down by the pier, specifically at night. But it's really the first confirmation that Variety has gotten from another person that something weird is going on. So when the story includes people going missing and people being spirited away somehow, she is very, very interested. She wants to learn a little bit more. It looks like today we have our exam happening in the library. Probably some super official state mandated test or something. Ooh, a difficult problem. The classic math question asks, what is the probability of landing on a specific number when rolling a die? What is the percent chance of landing on the same number 3 times in a row 5 times? That's actually more of a statistical question than a math question, but I digress. Yes, I was one of those kids that took a statistics course and then subsequently learned how to count cards. And then when I went to a fair and they were having a card game, I totally used that knowledge to my advantage to win like a really crappy DVD of like a B-list end of the world flick. So we're gonna rely on logic. Variety trusted in her understanding of the subject matter and felt like she gave a pretty good answer to the question. Large skill-based exam boost. So basically exactly like my story. I don't know how though, because she has like 16% of the first logic skill level. Variety has been working hard and is now a B student. Good for her. She has been working hard recently. Oh, we got the principal walking around and making sure everyone's taking their tests and not cheating. We got two wolves howling at the moon, blocking our view over here. Honestly, it's a pretty chill exam, all things considered. There are seats for everyone, just no one's actually sitting in them. So we're on our lunch break now, and our task is to be friendly with another student. Oh, geez, someone just got stink bombed out here. We're gonna be friendly to Molly. And even though we have been super like romance crazy recently, we're asking Molly to go to prom with us as a friend. And of course, right at that same moment, we are reminded of how we're attracted to Tommy Oaks. I think he was prom royalty the last prom. So maybe she's just having memories of the of the past prom event. We're feeling pretty proud of ourselves. We had a successful promposal. They said yes. Back to exams, a difficult problem. You had accidentally discovered the best flavor of bubble tea that you had ever had in your life, but it uses a petal from the death flower. How would you convince other Sims that it was worth the taste? You know what? We're gonna rely on charisma, because we've actually been working on our charisma recently to get over our awkwardness. The Variety did not have nearly the grasp of the subject she thought she did, and she gave a pretty shaky answer. Small, skill-based exam boost. You know what? Small boost is better than no boost. I'm still proud of her. All right, time to see how we did. She studied so hard. We did get a golden chair. We had a pretty good school day. In the exam report, Variety impressed her teachers and learned a lot today. She's feeling very, very confident about it. Well, she did good. She's just gonna play a little game just to kind of make her feel better. And then we're going to, let's research some pickup lines. We may be going to prom with a friend. There will be other people there. The dance takes place on Saturday evening at Copperdale High School Auditorium. Dinner will be served at the venue, and students are excited about the big night. Here are some ways to prepare. All right, well, we already did everything that we needed, and I honestly think that this time we're just going to go straight to prom. We're not going to do any of the pre-prom prep stuff. That didn't really go that well last time. It begins. Nothing beats the feeling of crushing that final boss level. Is it safe to say that she likes video games? Yeah. We're feeling very flirty from researching our flirty lines. And this has somehow given us the want to plant a stink capsule in someone's locker. But we'll also have a nice little conversation with Tommy Oakes, who's a notable newcomer, so we kind of struggle to have a conversation with him. We're still socially awkward. We're gonna exclaim our admiration. Also gonna make sure that we have him on Social Buddy as well. And man, look at all these pillow fights from the last few hours. But you know what? At least we finally had ours. We finally had our pillow fight. And a holy 123 followers. Who knew being popular had so many perks? We don't have Tommy on our friends list, nor can we add him, probably because he is a celebrity and we're not close enough. But we're gonna try our best. We're gonna spread a rumor. You know that Darling likes to break into people's houses and go to the bathroom right in front of them? Kind of weird. That's how you gain friendship, right? Is mutual distaste for another person. That seems legit. But speaking of, we're gonna plant that stink capsule in Darling's locker. Because we're still a little upset. Still a little frustrated and upset from that whole situation. Come on, don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Hey, a bunch of us were going to check out that new action movie that came out last weekend, and we were going to sneak in and watch it. Oh, heck yes. Heck yes. 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 All right, Variety has accepted the invite, but now needs to find a way out. She could ask for permission or try to leave and hope that no one catches her. We're sneaking out. I can't believe it. I'm so excited. I've been waiting. I've seriously been waiting for like 6 whole episodes to sneak out, and it's happening. It's finally happening because we're popular. Variety is off, so we're headed back to the house to hang out with River a little bit, see what he's been up to. And is anyone surprised? We're uncomfortable and feeling like we're not good enough. Honestly, that's just relatable in general. Oof, we really gotta clean up. There's a lot of grossness. A lot of grossness around here. Hot is still brewing, but it's rancid. Okay. We've heard from the school that our sister is doing well. She got good grades on her exams. We're gonna make a nice little garden salad, nice little dinner. No fire risks involved. Because we're still feeling like we're not good enough, but we can try to do something a little nice for our sister who's also been trying real hard. And then I'm also loading up the table with these gnomes, because they gots to go, man. Milestone complete. We're now on the second step. And Reagan's here. So now for the second step of the Live Fast aspiration, we need to ask a sim out on a date 5 times. It's gonna be interesting for a socially awkward sim. And why are we coming down to the basement here? Little suspect, walls up. Gotta maintain a certain sense of secrecy here. Then we gotta start a fight and summon an urban myth twice. Sounds like things are about to get fun. So Variety has completed her homework. Good for her. And then let's quickly take our shower. And it looks like River has learned Reagan's last trait, which is erratic. You know what? We're feeling confident. She's feeling confident. We're trying a bold pickup line. That's actually brought us to a nice neutral level. I like to think that they both had a little bit of a crush on each other when they were in high school, but neither of them really wanted to cross a specific line and ruin that friendship. And that's where the previous hurt sentiment came from. River's telling her it's been so nice to have her back around. He's given her a residence key, and they're becoming best friends. But these last few months, he's been struggling. You know, it's no secret. He's constantly struggling with wondering, you know, whether or not he's good enough, or if he's been disappointing his mom this whole time. So having Reagan show up, it's kind of been a reassurance to him, and a little bit of a return to normal. Today's neighborhood brawl. You know what? That is honestly perfect timing, because we do want to start a fight. Dang kids keep pranking our toilets. Like, both our toilets were pranked, so poor River is now having to fix the toilets. I don't know who keeps pranking them, because it hasn't been me, believe it or not. Ooh, and Variety now has to use the bathroom as well, so she's about to have a bad time, because it's either that or bladder failure. So pick your poison. But this is just the thing to put someone in a fighting mood. We gotta track down who keeps pranking our toilets. Well, River's feeling confident. He fixed the toilet. He gained a skill. He's gonna eat some breakfast, and then it's time for round 2. But you know what? Prom day. We're doing a little face routine, and we're gonna plan our prom outfit, because this is what we went with last time. I still love it. It's adorable. I love all the purple. But since we're going with a friend this time, we're gonna go a little more casual and less like we're trying to impress people. All right, not showing the full outfit just yet. Gonna wait to reveal that at the prom itself. Put a little more cute, subtle makeup, and hopefully we'll have a little bit of a low-key, fun prom without too much drama. River is still not too happy about the toilet repair. So far, I think we are starting this prom day off well. But as per usual, we are wrapping up the episode in the bathrooms. It's just classy at this point. Let me know what you thought about this episode, especially as we're getting more into the lore of Copperdale, some of which is from the text in the game, and some of which is just some fun that I'm having as I try to put all the different pieces together. If you are enjoying it, please give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. And I haven't mentioned it in a while, but if you do have any Sims that you'd like to see show up in this series or any of my other gameplay series, you could use the hashtag KimbaSpriteSims in the Sims 4 gallery, and that's where I look for all of my sim needs. I will probably add a few more teens in time for the prom today. So if you see one of your Sims in the next episode, you can give a little shout out in the comments. But overall, I'm really excited with how everything is coming together. The unfortunate situation with the fire was kind of a catalyst as we rediscover the basement. I'm probably a lot more amused than I should be, to be honest. But I love planting the little seeds and seeing how they're gonna grow into the plot here in a few episodes. So now that I'm done rambling, as always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye.